Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I have been experiencing something that is very unpleasant. I'm not one to complain about physical ailments and things like that. Oh, by the way, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
But you know how painful it is when you get a what they call a Charlie horse in your calf in the middle of the night or at any other time. You know how painful that is. And sometimes after it's already gone, it still feels that way because you just kind of, it's like a sore muscle at that point. Mm-hmm. That has been happening to me in my abdominal muscles.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
A cramp?
Just a full Charlie horse in my stomach.
And that's got to hurt worse than, is that what you said? Hurts worse than a regular? Yeah.
Because you can't walk it off. You can't walk it out.
What is that?
And there's nothing that looks, I think, any more pathetic than a great big fat guy rubbing his belly, which I have to do to try to rub the cramp out of it, the muscle cramp out of it.
It is so gross. I told you I saw a guy walking out of a Chinese buffet one time, and he's rubbing his big belly on the sidewalk. It's like, oh, do that somewhere else. So gross.
Imagine if he were doing that and moaning in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Really?
Not only is it painful, but it's sad and pathetic as well. Depressing.
What is that though? Is that, I mean, we got to get down to the bottom of that so it doesn't happen anymore.
I think it's pretty much the same as getting any other type of muscle cramps, and it means you're not hydrated enough.
Oh.
Or maybe I need to start eating more bananas for potassium. Because it's a muscle, so even though it's buried in a mountain of fat, there's still a muscle in there somewhere.
It's your abdominal muscles.
Yeah, and I always hate trying to explain it to people. I've been getting a cramp in my abs, and they look at you. Fat people don't have abs.
What abs? You mean Applebee's? Wow. What are we going to do? Lindsay's right. We got to figure this out.
I don't know.
You have to.
Well, I'm just I'm going to be drinking more water.
Yeah, pickle juice. Up your pickle juice.
Well, that's what I do to help get rid of it at the time. Drink a pickle juice and then slam a bottle of water. Yeah. And it goes away pretty quickly, but then it lingers. Man. But once it hits, you know how you jump out of the bed when it hits your calf?
Yeah.
I be just sitting in the chair or something and stretch or whatever, and then it hits. And then I got to go get in the room by myself because I don't want to be standing there rubbing my belly in front of people. It's a disaster. It's a disaster.
Just call it quits.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing there, Greg?
Oh, hey, Katie. I'm making my world-famous Gregnog.
Well, if it's so world-famous, how come I don't know about it?
There's a lot you don't know about me. Like how I just ordered truckloads of our most popular items at Sweet Dreams.
You did what?
Shh.
Right now, save up to 70% on overstocks, clearance, and closeouts. In stock and ready to rock. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So I thought this was kind of interesting. TJ and Lindsay have children of their own. Both of you guys have 2 kids.
Yeah, not together.
Not together. Not yet, anyway. We'll see how 2025 pans out.
Right.
But I thought this was really interesting. A woman got on TikTok. Her name is Gab. And she said, the biggest ick about myself, I feel like I have to relieve my husband from watching the baby. I'll be like, I'm sorry, do you have just a minute? I just want to quickly take a shower. I'll be 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Is that okay? And he'll always say the same thing. Yeah, go take a shower. And she's saying, why do I feel that I need to ask permission to go take a shower. And she said it's the biggest ick about herself. But that is really all on her. If that's her husband's response is, go take a shower, that's on her.
Yeah.
Don't paint that in a way like he's putting you in a position where he's making you feel like you need to ask.
Right. I think it goes back to the fact that she doesn't fully trust him as a full parent to the kids, being able to have them in his complete and total care for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Which is not good. And most of the time that's the men's fault because they don't get in there and do it. But it sounds like this guy does.
Yeah, it sounds like he's perfectly fine. Lindsay, can you relate to this at all?
I totally relate. And I don't know about that, what TJ said. I don't know. But for me, it was, I had mom guilt the whole time about is it going to be annoying for you to have to watch? Like, I just felt like that. Like, even with my own mother, which she's been a nurse for 40 years, like she's fine. But I'd always be like, is it okay? Like, why am I asking? But I get it. It's a mom guilt thing.
A parenting expert says it starts with societal norms that were taught from a very early age that the mothers are the caretakers.
Yeah.
So it's ingrained in us. And she also uses a phrase called default parenting. And she talks about early on in a kid's life, the parents decide between themselves who's going to be the default parent. And that typically falls on the mother.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. Yeah.
It's the roles of the sexes.
Yeah.
And the way God made it.
Yeah. She also points out mom guilt. Mom might simply feel bad about not doing it at all the time.
But thank God you've completely gotten over that, Lindsay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're over that. Take them kids.
Right now, she's sitting locked in her closet to stay away from the kids so she can do the show.
Yeah.
He's just handling them.
Yep. Every day a week.
She bought locks on Amazon.
Lock the kids out so they don't come in while I'm on the show.
Those door jams, that go in the...
TJ keeps asking her, what time do you need to go? She's like, I'm fine. I just bought door locks on Amazon.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll tell you when I can go. I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
Or like when she's in studio with us and she's got to relieve him so he can go to work because he's got the kids, the whole thing. She's like, what time is it? She's like, no, we're not in any hurry. She's like, well, I guess I need to go. Are we through? And then we'll go, yeah, we're finished. She's like, well, okay. Like she's disappointed.
She is disappointed.
Wah, wah. This is my vacation, guys. This is like a party.
Yeah, she like mingles around. She'll go grab handfuls of snacks and just kind of, shoot the breeze. She doesn't have
Be like, so what are you guys doing today? They're like, don't you have to go? Kyle's got to go to work. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, that day she went and met Jody for coffee. It was like she'd just gotten a free trip to St. John.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Earlier, we were talking about my having Charlie horses hit me in my stomach muscles lately, and how uncomfortable that is. And then Lindsay said that she's never had a Charlie horse in her calf. I get them in my inner thighs as well, which is difficult to get, again, jump up and start rubbing something. And it's like, you ever tried to massage your inner thighs yourself? It's hard.
Yeah, I bet.
It's hard.
That's awkward.
So you've never had a cramp in your calf to where it just
Never.
locks up and becomes a ball?
Never, but the only place I have had a lot of cramps is my toe. Have you ever had a toe cramp?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are the worst. But
All of my toes will cramp up sometimes and just, be paralyzed.
dang, those hurt. But y'all talking about Charlie horse make me scared. 'Cause it's like, everyone's like, it's like a dagger. You're dying. I mean, it must hurt really bad.
And if it hits you in your sleep, it causes you to leap out of the bed. I mean, it's just like somebody walked in and stuck you with a branding iron. That's how fast you get up out of the bed.
I almost had one a second ago trying to stretch. It's been a rough day.
You need to stop that, Rob. Don't be stretching.
Yeah. Rob's got a habit. When he stretches, he blacks out a lot of the time.
Yeah. Sometimes
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry.
I stretch so thoroughly that I just kind of leave my body for a minute.
He actually blacks out.
Okay. You need to talk to a doctor about that.
It's never affected me. I'm usually in a seat.
Rob?
It's kind of that, I guess, that feeling like if somebody, where they choke you a little bit and then you start to get woozy. Kids were doing that at parties and stuff, and it was dangerous. So that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
so he just stretches so hard that the blood rushes to his head or rushes out of his head or something. I don't know.
I don't think it's a good stretch unless I black out.
That's not normal. And I'm so glad I'm on y'all's show now again because I am scheduling you a doctor's appointment.
No, you're not, Mom.
One time
you're going to find out something's wrong with you. And then I'm telling you that's not right.
Well,
you black out.
It doesn't happen like all the time.
It gets kind of woozy.
Whatever. I will talk about this off the air because I'm upset now.
Oh, God. Thanks,
you take better care of yourself, Rob.
It's fine. It doesn't hurt me in any way.
Oh my God. We about to have a sit down.
We need to have a sit down with you about them Slim Jims first.
Well, I know my problems. Don't come into my lane.
That's true.
But how much of a flex is that? I've never had a Charlie horse. I guess I'm weird. I've never had a Charlie horse.
I hate her.
Is it a flex? I think that means I don't have any muscle. Right?
Well, TJ's getting a lot of cramps and you're getting none, so we got to meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're cramping all the time, TJ.
But that's
you got good calves.
Yeah, thanks. I do have some good calves. Whether I'm, as Jody would say, well, yeah, everybody knows that because he tells everybody.
Yeah, what do you say? It's like it's like you're kicked by a horse or in the calf or something like that.
No, that's a tricep.
Oh, well, never mind.
The horse kicked me in the back of my arm.
Never mind.
The horseshoe.
That's a tricep, Rob.
Look, I'm dumb. So.
Yeah. Evidently, he's not listening to the people talking around him at the gym.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the homepage to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
When it comes to football, I know where I'm headed. Wild Wing Cafe. They've got hot wings, cold beer, and football on all the big screens. It's the best place to catch every play, enjoy some killer wings, and ice-cold drinks. See you at Wild Wing Cafe, your game day headquarters.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
There is a group of people that I never ever thought we'd look to as being cheaters, but they've outed themselves. We'll get to that in just a few minutes. Tell you who it is, and you'll be shocked.
Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and that episode has reached almost 7 million people. A lot of people tuned in to the nearly 3-hour interview to hear Mark Zuckerberg talk about why Facebook was censoring people.
Does it have to be 3 hours? I would have watched it if it was 30 minutes.
It was long and in depth, and he makes no bones about it. He said the current administration threatened us. They were cursing at us over email, telling us to take certain things down. But a lot of people aren't buying his excuse, saying, well, you're just trying to make good on it now because you're the ones that censored people and it's your company and you let these people pressure you. Yeah. But he goes into detail about specifically what they were censoring. It's kind of wild.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, people, of a certain group, a certain portion of the political citizenry knew what was going on anyway. This just confirms that we knew what was happening all the time, the whole time. Mm-hmm. Censorship and Marxism and, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm. So Mark Zuckerberg's still with the curly hair chain and oversized black tee.
I think he looks good.
No, he doesn't.
I think compared to the way he used to look and all that, I think he looks a lot better.
I think compared to what? Yes, you're right.
Now, I'm not a big jewelry on a man person. I don't like jewelry on men, and I'm really not. And I've never been a fan of a necklace on the outside of a shirt like that. But
right. You like it better than what it was.
The hair is fine. The shirt's fine. It's the necklace. Like you're trying too hard. Tuck that in.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah.
Or just don't wear a necklace.
Right.
Yeah, right. So a lot of people aren't happy with Mark Zuckerberg's response, but he was pretty honest and open, and he talked about AI and all that stuff. So that is trending. A lot of people were also complaining about the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass. A lot of celebrities coming out to criticize the mayor of LA because of the wildfires and the government response to the wildfires. I saw this morning the Pacific Palisades fire is now 17% under control or something like that. It seems like, man, what are we doing?
We're going on a week of this.
Yeah, it's scary. So a lot of people have lost their lives. Thousands of homes and structures have been burned down. It is a crazy scene out there in Los Angeles County. And then what else? All the top trending topics revolve around the NFL wildcard games yesterday. There were 3 games on. Did you get to check out any of that, TJ?
Yeah, everything but the late one last night. I at least saw pieces of it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, LSU's Heisman Trophy winning quarterback from last year, commanding Washington. They won.
Yeah. He put on a performance out there.
Yeah,
really incredible season.
But then next week is when it really gets to be tough because it's the divisional playoffs.
Yeah,
that's when Detroit and them come in.
Yeah, so it's a bunch of good games
the
on
Chiefs
the horizon
and all that. Yeah,
for sure. So it is Monday, getting back in the swing of things. I got a fun little game on a Monday morning. Don't you love that? This or that coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I walked my dog 7 miles yesterday, and I have a pain in my groin like you would not believe.
7 7 miles. That's a long way.
7 miles, yeah, through the mud, through the melting snow and all that. And I am playing injured today, so I have got a little bit of, so I need a massage is basically what I'm getting.
A groin massage.
I think, do they do that?
A groin massage, yeah.
They do that, yeah.
I think I need that today. But it is Monday, so I thought let's bring in a little game. I love this game. It's called This or That. Easy questions. You decide which one you prefer. TJ, would you rather have bad breath or bad body odor?
Breath.
I knew that.
Yeah, I'd rather have bad breath.
TJ's very sensitive about body odor, especially armpit smell.
Right.
Yeah.
If somebody's heating up something in the building that smells like onions, I immediately start sniffing my pits to make sure it's not me.
It's so gross. Lindsay, would you rather come home to a bed covered with rose petals or a home-cooked meal?
Oh, tricky. A home-cooked meal.
Yeah, I think the rose petal covered bed, it's like, what is that?
Well, I was questioning it because I've never had it. So I'm like,
really?
would I like that? But actually, no, they're just in my way. I got to sleep.
Yeah.
It's kind of cheesy.
It's extremely cheesy. I think it stains the sheets down.
Yeah.
TJ, would you rather have burgers or tacos?
Tacos.
Tacos. I knew that answer. Lindsay, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
You silly goose both. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I don't even know what Lord of the Rings is really. So
Yeah. It's like, it's Harry Potter, but nerdier.
Okay.
Yeah, and more darker and more in depth, right?
Yeah. It's a lot more story with it, but it is, well, never mind. TJ, would you rather travel back in time or travel to the future?
The future.
Yeah, good answer.
Yeah.
Lindsay, pizza or tacos?
Ooh, tacos.
Tacos. TJ, would you rather be the smartest person in the world or the richest person in the world?
Oh, the richest by far. I'd be a rich moron today. I don't care. Right now, if I can make the deal.
I know some rich morons. Lindsay, would you rather chill by yourself or go to a huge party?
Oh, huge party.
You would?
Yes.
She is a more the merrier kind of girl.
Yes. I love everybody.
Yeah. TJ, would you rather try to survive with no internet or no running water?
Oh, wow. Because now no internet means no TV.
Exactly. No streaming, none of that.
I'd say no running water.
Yeah. That's where we've come in this world.
That's crazy
I'm
response.
with you.
Lindsay, while playing the piano, would you rather choose to have your husband speak like Borat or like talking a baby voice?
I think I'd rather speak in Borat. I can't
Very
stand the baby voice.
That's a really good one.
That's a good question, isn't it? TJ, for the rest of your life, would you only listen to Justin Bieber music or death metal?
Justin Bieber music.
I agree.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Lindsay, would you rather meet Kanye West or get $7?
Get $7.
Yeah, me too.
You too?
Yeah, I'm not much on celebrities.
Yeah, especially him.
Yeah. TJ, would you always have to wear wet socks or have a pebble in your shoe?
Ooh.
All the time.
Ooh.
I think a pebble in my shoe.
I think a pebble too, because you can kind of move it between your toes
Right.
or sort of adjust it around.
And build a callus or something, maybe.
Yeah.
And then Lindsay, would you rather always be slightly cold or slightly warm?
It's slightly cold.
Love that.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah.
A real woman.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Every weekday, the Extra Funny podcast is available at tjriggins.com. It's uncensored and, well, extra funny. Extra Funny is sponsored by Eric Javits. Find your next great hat at Eric Javits. Get 20% off your order today by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use promo code TJ at checkout.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/tableandtwine.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
That's right. Lindsay's here, Tech D Rob at his home studio, making everything happen. Woo!
Woo woo.
Woo, we got it. Got it going on. Riggins, do you know personally someone who is a vegetarian or a vegan, where you're relatively close to them?
I don't think so.
Do you, Lynn?
I don't.
No. I know a vegetarian. She's not a vegan, but a vegetarian.
Yeah.
And she's not nearly as annoying as you would think to have as a friend. You know.
Well, vegetarians less annoying than vegans, I think, if you had to rank them. But
everybody always, when you talk about vegans, especially, that's the extreme. Like vegans don't eat anything that has to do with animals. Anything that comes from an animal. Doesn't matter what it is. A vegetarian might eat an egg, but a vegan won't. Or a vegetarian maybe will eat or have milk on their cereal.
Yeah.
A vegan won't. But they've done a survey, and 38% of vegans and vegetarians admit to having cheat meals with meat. I never, ever would have thought that. I think, especially with vegans, to think that, because they are such, you got to go to such extremes and declare, I don't eat any meat product. But then
Are you
they
shocked
have
that
cheat days in there.
Are you shocked that they're admitting it or that they're eating?
Both.
Both,
Both,
yeah,
actually.
okay.
yeah, because
Same.
with vegans, a lot of it is a moral thing. Like it's a moral dilemma for them. That's why they do it.
But my friend that's a vegetarian, it's not a moral thing for her.
Yeah,
She doesn't
vegetarians
care.
not as much.
No.
But 38%, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
I know. Well, they say that, let's see, 47% of people on plant-based diets say they rarely eat meat, maybe once or twice a year, 38% occasionally or every few months, 10% say they eat meat often, about once a month. And 5% say they eat meat very often or like once a week.
Can
Well,
you
you
claim
can't
it?
call yourself a vegan if you're eating meat once a week.
That's what I'm saying. Can you even call your
Love a burger.
Yeah.
This is 33% of those people admit they keep their meat indulgences a secret.
Your meat
Whoa.
indulgences.
I hate
That's a
people
website.
like that. Like I do. I really do. That just say that they want to, that they're vegan just for the clout or the whatever, because clearly they like meat. I mean, so just don't do it. I mean, if you like it, unless it's a health reason or something,
I had a woman tell me one time that she is a strict vegan. This is what she said. No, I'm a strict vegan, but I do sometimes eat salmon.
Oh, God.
Say, okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll eat salmon.
Yeah.
I want to know
But-
what they're eating on these cheat meals, because I can't picture a T-bone. Like they're not eating a steak. Or maybe it's like
they
I
just
don't
kill it.
I don't think so.
I think bacon. I think bacon is the thing that would bring them to their knees.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I mean, that's what I would break a diet like that for.
Man,
I picture them locking themselves in the bathroom, picking up a steak, no fork and knife, just.
big bone, the whole thing. Ugh, well, it's very disappointing.
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today. This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Lindsay, Riggins sent a video to me this morning that was funny. But rather than just play the video, I thought it might be funny to act it out with you to get your response on the video.
Perfect.
So how would you react to this? Somebody coming up and saying, "Oh my God, Lindsay, where do you get your Botox? Because I'm looking for a cheaper alternative."
Okay. Oh. Well,
Pretty catty.
Yeah, I see how it could be offensive, but you know me. I'd be like, "Girl, I got a deal for you." But yeah, it's kind of
it may be in the delivery of the way I said it as opposed to the way he said it. Let's listen to him.
If someone with Botox is mean to you, say this to them.
If someone with Botox is mean to you, is what he said. Young people don't enunciate a lot of times.
Oh my God, by the way, where do you get your Botox done? I've been looking for a more affordable option.
I've been looking for a more affordable option.
Yeah, that's a little catty. Yeah, I'd be like, you can't afford where I go. Okay.
You like a good catty comeback, TJ.
Yeah, I do. Like just a backhanded compliment that's an insult.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard a really good one the other day. Oh, no. It was a self-deprecating flex, self-deprecating brag that I thought was really funny.
What was it?
This lady said that she goes, "Yeah, my daughter has been hassling me, making fun of me, saying I need to lay off the Botox some because she's tired of people asking if we're sisters."
Oh.
I love that. I love that. I love it. Love it. I love it.
I'd be like, wow,
That's
you
so
definitely
great.
don't look like sisters.
That's crazy. Why would they even say that?
Yeah. They're blind.
And Lindsay doesn't have a sister, but Riggins said if Lindsay did have a sister, it would probably be someone like this girl, this woman, because Lindsay has started a trend now with other women.
You want to know what the hot girls are snacking on these days? It's meat sticks. These right here. Any time of the day, meat stick. My head hurts, meat stick. Little snack before dinner, meat stick.
Oh my gosh.
Lindsay being the queen of Slim Jims.
Yeah, I mean, what weird timing. Is it a trend? I mean, are a lot of women eating these?
That's kind of how my obsession started, was trying to eat healthy, and then I realized Slim Jims are way better than a healthy meat stick. But you should see the DMs I'm getting of how bad Slim Jims are for you, and you need to eat this brand or this brand or
From listeners, you mean?
yeah, yeah. And I'm just like, okay, well, the Slim Jim is way more funny and delicious. So calm down.
But you said that super hot one that you had the other day was extremely hot. Too hot for you?
I brought one in for you guys to try. It honestly is too hot for me. And I love a spice, but
so's your husband, by the way. You get it? He's too hot for her.
Too hot.
So I want to see if y'all think.
Yeah, I can't wait to try this. Crack
we'll
this
do
open
that later.
Okay.
You know, nothing like feeling a burn in the pit of my stomach first thing in the morning. But I'll probably love it.
It's probably so good.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team. tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
All guests of the TJ and Riggins Show stay at the Hyatt-centric South Park Charlotte. Beautiful rooms paired with incredible dining options, all nestled perfectly in the beautiful South Park neighborhood of Charlotte. Book your stay online at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.